Hi everyone. I am going to talk you through a list that I've made, and this one is because I'm actually traveling next week. I'm going to Italy and to Milan, and I didn't know if anyone played Bold Action in Italy. I've never actually spoken to any Italian players, so I tried to contact some, and I actually managed to get a hold of a small group in Milan. So I am going to Italy to play Bold Action for the first time. We're meeting up next Tuesday at their club, and they asked me to bring along a 1,000 points list. And funny thing, in Italy they disallow generic reinforced platoons, so you can only bring theater lists. That is how they play it: 1,000 points and 12 order dice cap with theater lists. So I looked around, and there was a lot. My Brits here are desert themes, as you can see. I looked around, and there's a lot of interesting things you can do with Western Desert. I didn't want to do that, so I made a list here that's as close to a regular reinforced platoon as I could get, while still being, pretty okay. So I'll talk you through what I have. I can see I'm missing a lieutenant. I'll just go and get him. I'm in my gaming room here. There we go. There's a lieutenant. Right. So, 12 order dice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Perfect. Right. So I'm playing an Italian player who is, this was a difficult name for me, Ludovic Sufenti. I think I'm pronouncing that awfully wrong. Sorry, Ludovic. I'm terribly sorry. I'm not really good at Italian names. I can understand a few Italian words, so I'm praying and hoping that we'll manage in like common language English for preference. So right, let me talk you through my list. 1,000 points on the dot, 12 order dice. First, I have a 10-man regular early war unit of infantry. If I can get this to focus. There we go. Just rifles, all of them. The NCO is marked out. He actually has some NCO stripes on his shoulder. If I can get it to focus. Can't. And the NCOs in my army are also the only ones that carry two things, like a rifle and something else. So this one carries like a spade. I have two of these 10-man regular units. They are my fire base. They are my rifles. They are what is supporting whatever else I do. If I have to play defensively, they will stay in cover and just pour out rifle shots. Then I have two units, full strength units of Gurkhas. And I'm terribly sorry for doing this, but when you're playing at 1,000 points with 12 order dice, you're going to have to spend points. So you're going to have to buy something that's really expensive somewhere. And for me, that is in infantry. And I really like close combat infantry. So these are my Gurkhas. You can see some of them are carrying kukri knives. 2 units, 10 men. And they are tough as all. They can really cut up units in close combat, right? Because of that scary blighters rule where they halve the enemy's attacks. They are a terror in close combat. I have an inexperienced lieutenant. I am really bad at using lieutenants, so of course he's going to be inexperienced. I have equipped him with an SMG, just because I can. And that is most of my infantry. The final one up here is my British Free Artillery Observer. This guy. He also has an SMG and a pair of binoculars, so he can see where he's calling down the fire to. To support my infantry, this, I think, 40-man unit, 40-man infantry with 2 of them being veterans, 20-man veterans, this, I think, is a pretty good amount of infantry. I don't think you can do much better in most lists. This is, yeah, I really enjoy this. This is a hardcore of infantry. To support it, I have a large vehicle park over here. I have a medium anti-tank gun, 6-pounder, British 6-pounder. It hasn't actually killed a lot of stuff yet. It's killed 1 tank. That's it. During its whole career, 1 tank. But hey, I'm going to try again. Then I have a Bren carrier, which is possibly going to be occupied by my lieutenant, or maybe by the forward artillery observer. Then I have a fully tooled out Darkha Stewart with the Sponson LMGs and the Pintle mounted MMG, everything. That is an infantry eraser. That 1 tank there. Yes, it's vulnerable on the sides and it's pretty crap, but if you point it at infantry and just fire away, it will simply remove whole units. Right? It's really, really terrible. It's 23 shots, machine gun shots, if you fire everything. 23. So, yeah, pretty terrible. Then I have the crappiest armored car ever, the Daimler Dingo, which has an LMG and is open-topped, has recce, and has 8+ armor. So basically it's better than my Stuart, armor-wise. And then I have 2 30 CVT trucks with Pintle-mounted MMGs, which I can see I'm just going to have to fix those. And that is my list. So the trucks, they're possibly going to take the Gurkhas up to where they need to charge stuff. Or maybe I might put the infantry in them if the Gurkhas are needed first, depending on the mission. And then the Bren carrier will carry the small units, so that most of my infantry is really mechanized. I might even have the Bren carrier tow the 6-pounder if I need to go that way. So yeah, that's my army. That's the one I'm bringing to Italy. See you Tuesday, Ludovic. Cheers.